God has given us many gifts. We all are talented. We all have passions. Doing what you do best, what comes naturally, and being able to touch other people, they will be able to see and feel the love that God has for them.
Youth ministry is the calling that God has placed on my heart to work with young people, to serve by encouraging others who lead young people and help them develop their skills and talents. In the process of changing young people, they change the world for young people. And as a result, God is able to flow through them through His Spirit, and they end up changing the world for Jesus.
One of the big things that happened here that I thought was pretty eye-opening based off of some of the things that the attendees were saying was that it was just great to see what was happening all over the union, what other conferences were doing. When we broke up into our focus group, I actually threw away the agenda. I asked the question, which was, what were you guys hoping to get out of this focus group? And so when we compiled a chart based off of what those things that they were hoping to get, we tried to meet what those needs were, which was an amazing conversation that we had. I think networking was a big piece, seeing what was working in other ministries that they were involved in. The best part was just being able to support one another, seeing that there were other young adult leaders on campuses just like them, and they were able to connect and network. So I think that was a major positive from that.
In the Master Guide program, we have some individuals who are pretty involved with the program, which was excellent, and I like that. I like people who have a passion for it. In this program, one of the things we found out is that our Master Guides also need some support. They need to be lifted up, prayed for, but also they need encouragement. And the truth is that we all need that. But at the same time, we need our Master Guides to be out there working diligently for the better of our younger ones who are coming up the ladder, our Pathfinders and our Adventures.
Our focus group was on the Atlantic Union camporee for 2021. And so we discussed the blessings of a union camporee, what's the positives of bringing everyone together, all the Pathfinders to experience that level of companionship, camaraderie, and fellowship. And so we discussed the positives. We also looked at the needs of how we can improve the camporee, discussing date, location, what we need to include, activities, even down to what the t-shirts that the Pathfinders receive. And so those intricate details will then launch on forward with as we continue planning for the 2021 camporee.
The value of having different conferences together and being able to answer some questions. We now have representatives from Northern New England, Southern New England, Greater New York, Northeastern, Bermuda, from all conferences, upstate New York conference. All people there wrestling with the same questions, respecting each other's answers, hearing each other's answers. So not only are we coming upon solutions, but we're tackling the problem, understanding that this problem is different in their conference. So that means that we're coming upon solutions right across. Where else can you solve those problems for a whole union if it weren't here?
The youth are not only the future, but the present of our society. We cannot have a church that would sustain itself for the future unless we have young people. And so we have to invest resources, time, energy into building up youth ministry in our conference, in our churches. And I believe that the young people are the key, the model, the engine to mobilize the church in the right direction.
In this union, we have more than 100,000 members, and we need to do something to share our gift. We cannot stay with our gift within us. We need to spread it. to change this union, to change this world for the benefit of the young people, for the benefit of the young adults, for the benefit of the adults, for the benefit of the children. Just share what you have. You have something in you that will be a blessing to others. Share your gift and change our world.